think this is beginning. Well, I don't know if the transmission is beginning. I need to see if this working. Blah 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 blah. I think this is beginning. I will check on my cell phone. Uh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. This. Nope. Where is it? My channel. This. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is working. Well, sorry for my English. I'm not from USA, from United States. I'm from Chile, Latin America. So my English is very bad. But some people, well, one person asked me how uh, uh, how can I do this work. Dolphin Metroid. This emulator is not Dolphin emulator. Well, see. Well, yes. Sorry. This is a Dolphin emulator, but mod, uh, modified emulator called Prime Hack. His base is Dolphin, of course, but these have some options that allow to you to control some games. Well, about 3 games, I think, if I correct. I remember that only 3 games that Prime Hack control with can control with your mouse. Well, this Prime Hack is already configured, so I will show you the way to do this from the beginning. So you need to go to Prime Hack download. I don't remember all the steps that I do in the past, but I think this is very simple. Here, GitHub from Sir Mangler, the developer, the author from Prime Hack. So you need to go to GitHub. Well, yeah, this is a Prime Hack updater. If I remember, only you need to download this. Well, I will download this. I'm not sure if this. Let me see. Beep 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 beep. No. This is trying to download. Ah, okay, okay. This will download to you all the files that you need to run this emulator. So yeah, well, this is all the files. I will call it this prime hack. Okay, if you see prime hack updater only is a downloader of prime hack that connect directly to the GitHub. I don't know. Well, this only only allow you to download the principal files from the emulator. So it is all, yeah. I've downloaded Prime Hub Updater, and I will do this again. So I'm not here. See. Well, you can create a folder, and what is this? I don't know. Well, and you need to download this Prime Hack Updater. You download to the folder that you created previously, and you need to execute. I have a firewall from my antivirus, and it it will show, I think it will show a little window, but not this time. What happened? Let me see. I will finalize, execute again. Come on. What the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Here is. This will download all the files that you need, and you close. I don't touch the other buttons. It's not necessary. Previously, I think that creates some folders that I don't need. Yeah. Yes. What is? Ah, okay. Sorry. Yes, and this emulator follow the same way of file config. So if I correct, all the config is in document Dolphin. Yeah, Dolphin emulator. Well, this is my actual configuration from Dolphin emulator. I will deactivate for begin a new config from Dolphin from Prime Hub. Sorry. So, well, when you have this emulator in your machine and your computer, you need to execute Dolphin. Well, here say, yeah, this is initial round because I've changed the name of my original config. Default rules. Well, you need to press OK, accept, and you need to download, of course, image from internet. I don't show you because you need to do this. Sorry, and I will open. Where is it? Here, here, and here. Well, here is Metroid Prime. Open, and this all that you need to do. I will turn off the music. Whoa, this sound very low. It sounds very low. Well, so I will show you the way to configure the mouse and FOV that is the main purpose of this tutorial. All the other things like graphics options, performance from your CPU and video card depends of you, because all the setups are different. So I think this emulator is very optimal, but in the past I've tested this same emulator, but with a FX CPU, a 93020 I don't know. I will write better in the screen. In the past, I'm AMD FX. Sorry, at 8 3020 CPU and the performance are very bad. So in this time I have a Ryzen 5 6 600. I don't know how call it, but you understand. Well, actually, the button config from mouse and keyboard are not configured. So here, well, the left click do something. I see. I will set the window in panoramic view or 16 to 9 uh, proportion. In this way, the screen are in the native pro proportion 4 to 3, and if you set this more rectangular form, this can simulate an actual monitor form. So I will uh, I will set this in this way. So first, controls, mouse and keyboard. While the game are running, you can set the configs in real time. That's uh, that is very good because allow you to test in real time all your options. So I will go to configuration. Remember this version this version is a Metroid from GameCube. So we'll go to, sorry, it's not here, is here, yeah. This is in control. I don't know why all my buttons and menu are in Spanish. I think this emulator take the actual config from my regional set my original settings from Windows. Let me see. I think that yeah, I will set this in English. I will restart the emulator. Yeah. Again, yeah, controllers. It's more simply to say, seeing the actual language. Well, I will open again the image from Metroid Prime for GameCube. So I need to listen to music. Fuck! This sound very low. Well, here is it. For set the mouse for GameCube controllers, you need to go to controllers options button and then to configure. Well, I will enter to the first stage. in the game. Yep. We need to wait to this cinematic finalize. Other thing that I see from the Wii version and GameCube version is that the GameCube version have better graphics, better terminations, better effects. The are very little. It's not too easy to detect, but I prefer the GameCube version. Um, I will test to the Wii version. Uh, for show you all the options. Well, the cinematic are close to end. And here's Samus. Beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, in full screen is better. So if I click in the window into the game, the mouse already but default works in the first time. It's very easy. So I will press Control Escape to unlock the mouse focus. So here is the frame hack. I have to set only my specific buttons. I have a very particular way to set my buttons, but in this time I will set the standard configuration that the majority of the people use. So click is for shot, so this is right. Space is for I don't know, space. Okay, control is for metamorph ball, and the sets are already are already all the buttons are already set in the correct way, so all you need is to play. Let me see some options. Okay. Yeah. Tab for map. Okay. Star. Grave. Where is grave? I don't know. Grave is to the left of the one key, the number one key have a key to the left. This is a grave. I will set this to enter. I like more enter. You need to press and set up simply. Yeah. Now is in return. So sorry. Okay. Yeah, the developers have been set this emulator in the correct way for easy way to begin to play right now. Cool. Well, I will stop the the music for listen the background, the ambience from this great game. Yeah. Well, now I will see the other options. Uh, well, in Prime Hack, Prime Hack options sections, you can set the sense from the mouse. If I set this in 5, the mouse are more precise, but less sensitive. I have a high DPI mouse, a Steel Series mouse that have a the Sensei model, I want to say, from Steel Series. I Yeah. So I I can set in lower sense to have more precision. So sorry. So the mouse is very precise, and now I raise my dB, and yeah, very nice feeling. You can aim very precisely. So scan the scan. I don't know where is the scan. Let me see. Scan. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1. Sorry. No. Shift. No. What key is? Oh, okay. This means this mean fuck. This mean that you need to press E, I say E, while you press E without release it, you need to press at the same time the one key. I will set this directly 1, 2, 3, and 4, and see what happens. Okay, okay. What happened to mouse? Here is okay, and 2, 3, yeah, and yield to scan target. What key is yield shift? Okay. Okay, 3 shift. I will press shift. Okay, and the game works very fine. So the key sections and mouse sections, I think, are complete, are very clear. I don't need to explain more. I think okay. I need to shut all the lights. Well, so I will step for the next section of the FOV and graphic options. So these sections are completely done. So now can close this and close this, and now I will go to graphic options. You can go from config to, I think, or not, no, from graphic here, yeah, and from option menu graphic, it's the same thing. Options, controller settings is the same thing that button controllers. Well, here what we have many options that we can set in real time. So I recommend you to set this to full HD or 2K, whatever your video card support and your CPU. I think that is a good beginning to test this in full HD. That means a 3 times from native resolution of GameCube. So I will set this in 3 times, and you see, I don't know if the YouTube compression show you, but the graphics are incredibly better now. I will control the configuration window in the other screen that I have on my computer. I will set in full screen mode. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, and need to control the mouse. Okay, so he we here we have 3 times from the original resolution of the GameCube. I will set again back to the native 6040 for 528. It's a very pixelated screen resolution. And now 3 times, 2 times first, good, 3 times, excellent. I play in 4 times on my computer, and in 4K my computer can handle very very good, but you can test this in other resolutions. In 4 times is good for me. Let me show some uh, monitor. Dolphin have or Prime Hack emulator don't allow you to show the the OSD information from Afterburner. Maybe I need to set this in in different way. Let me see. Prime Hack, Prime. Where is it? Painkiller. I can see this. Prime Hack. Ah, it's called Dolphin. Sorry. Dolphin. Here is Dolphin in raster 3D. Let me see. Yeah, in vector 3D don't work, but it works in raster 3D mode. But the the font size are very small. Let me see again in vector 3D. Oh, no works. I don't know why, but it works. Well, you see that GPU usage are about 30% in 4 times of the resolution. So I will no yeah, fuck, okay. This is very difficult to control. Yeah, yeah, in 4K resolution, o sea, 6 time resolution. Here is 6 time resolution. It worked very good in the first stage. Well, we have anisotropic filter you see, fuck, you see, uh, you see, I can point, but in the distant texture are more blurred. So I set anisotropic to 16. Yeah, I see a little more sharp. I will show in this time. This is the follow anisotropic filtering, and now I will set this in 16, and the textures looks better. Post po, po, post processing effects. I don't know what it is. This is fancy effects. Well, again, here we have another anti-aliasing, but I don't want this. 60, yeah, less color, more color, but it's not right. Acid metal. Mm, are fancy effects. I I remember that here are a good effects. I don't know what is. No, it's not here. I will found in other options. Well, per pixel lighting. Yeah, this load in real time, and this is important option that allow you to set this the game in screen wide mode. So because actually the game are in 4 to 3 aspect. So with these options we have the possibility to set this in 16 to 9 aspect, but if you see, nothing happens. The black uh, bars to the left and the right continues, because we need to set other thing that I'll show you soon. The force texture filtering, I will set on, but I don't know if Metroid need it, because I think all the game are or have a filter texture, so I think that you not need to set this in the options. Well, this is for stereoscopy options. I don't want it, and I don't have uh, glasses with this technology. And next options, need sections, we have more options. We not need to touch nothing from here. Go to the next options, next section, advanced, and again all these are right. You not need to touch this. We can set this to see some internal processing from the game and the emulator, but we don't not need in this time. Wireframe. Wow. We are hackers, man. No, I'm joking. When you set one options or disable an option, oh my fucking English. Um, Sometimes the shaders need to be compiled, so don't interrupt this. And the last time, the last options, the last section, we have interesting options. We have the 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 FOV hack. I need to recover the focus from the Samus around. Okay, and you see if I modify the screen, you can set the your your favorite FOV value. That is great, but the the weapon are stretched that I don't like that the weapon are stretched like a bubble gum. I don't want this, so I don't touch this in this time. I will raise FOV, but first we need to set the the screen aspect in the panoramic version, uh, 60 16 to 9 aspect. Well, we need we don't need to touch at the moment nothing here. Let me see if in general. Yes, general. When you set widescreen hack, you need to set aspect ratio to force 16 to 9 aspect, and you'll see, yeah, now we have panoramic screen. I want sync the video card, the screen, for I don't want tearing. I don't like tearing. I can show FPS, yeah, and now we can set the FOV in in a, in a different value of 16. I don't I can remember, call it 16 60. Well, so yep. Fuck. Yeah. Now I will raise the FOV to I like in this game to play in I don't remember right, but I think I want to play this in 100. And the weapon, you can set the weapon in this. Yeah, if you see, you can set the weapon in this option, but for take a better perspective perspes blah, perspes perspective from your model weapon model. So I think this, yeah, this I can set this here, and I can go down a little more, and yeah, you can compare from the automatic option to the manual value. I like this set these values because are more similar to the original 4 to 3 aspect. It's not the same. It's not it's not precisely exact, but you can play with it for your convenience of your preference. And if you set this say something important, reintroduce the original secondary gun effect that were in the GameCube version of the Metroid Prime on. This effect were disabled in the cut in the Trilogy, but still remaining as unused asset. Ah, these options only for the Trilogy version of the Metroid Prime Trilogy is Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3, of course, obviously. So if you play or if you will play Wii version, Trilogy version, that is for Wii console, you need to set, I recommend you to set this option and take it this turn it on. Well, disable calling. I disable graphic card. If I remember right, the geometry of in the in from internal game are in this is cooling. I think I set too much FOV. I think I don't remember because I have the my config saved. Let me change my FOV a little more to 19 and my weapon model to here. Yeah. And I don't see any cooling effects. I remember that I see cooling effect from the left or right screen position of the geometry of the game, but not this time. I think the this last version correct this. I don't know. But if you have some cooling effect from the border of the screen when you raise the FOV or set up the widescreen hack, you need to set this option where this option disable cooling to fix this, and you can show you can set this the crosshair on to see to always see the crosshair. It's good for me. So I think that I finished this tutorial. I don't know if fuck. I don't know if I can remember if there is more options to to prove anti-aliasing too. Well. If you have a great uh, video card, look, my GPU usage rise to 18. I don't recommend. be first first of all, I have right now I'm playing to 6 times from the original resolution. I think that always I've played Metroid in 2K, and in 2K I can set anti-aliasing 4 times, I think. Yeah, and the 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 frame times are very good. I can remember if I lost some options. I can remember this very well. No, no. I think we have all see. We have see all. We have see everything. Uh, but hotkeys config the main settings. You can touch this. I don't recommend this. Interface, audio, path, GameCube, we advance. You can overclock the internal CPU from this emulator. Is fine because you can obtain some improvement of the game. I will set to 100. what more we have? We can play together. Haha. I don't I don't I don't know how to set this yet. And well, I mentioned to you to test the Wii version. I Right now I will show you how Wii version works in this Brain Hack emulator. So I will I will fuck I will hide this window and I will play a little more, very short, only to to can you see the the work, how it is work. uh, uh, yeah, okay, gravity turn off, bugs, cucarachas, and we have some bugs to kill. This work in the previous video, the audio have micro shootering. I don't know why, but this time the audio works perfectly. I can hear any problems with the audio. So I think that is a problem from the YouTube. I don't know. From my machine, it's not sufficient to transmit at the same time when I play. I don't know. Let me see. I need to search. Good. Well, we go to here and I will play now to Wii version with Metroid Prime Trilogy. Metroid Prime 3, I don't know. Metroid Other M is a great Metroid, but it's very difficult to set up the controls with the mouse. I recommend you to use this with joystick like Xbox uh, 36 or PlayStation 4, 5, whatever. It's very sad because Metroid Other M uh, have some part in the in first person mode, so uh, feels like that you want to play this with mouse and keyboard, but the the game, the the principal game is played like original Metroid from SNES or from NES, so it's better to play with joystick. Well, we have Metroid Prime Trilogy, and I will open. Okay, and I will press left click only is that the only what I do this time. Okay. Non-check require saving. Okay. The mouse is not being recognized, so I think we need to set something here. It's not set. It's not already set by default like in GameCube version. So it seems that we need to set manually the controls in the Wii version. So we need to go to controllers, and this time we press configure, not GameCube controllers, so this configure, and in this time we need to set keyboard mouse. I don't know why this is recognized by the game. Morph ball. Okay. Profile. So this need to work. I don't know why this is not working in Wii version. Ah, my focus are lost. Simply, I see that my focus on the principal window was lost, so I need to press inside the window and the pointer works. I will select OK. We can set options, display. We don't need to touch nothing from here. And start. Let me see what. Yeah, Trilogy have Prime, Prime 2, Echoes, Prime 3, Corruption. We select normal, difficult, and now we see the other version of Metroid Prime 1, the first game, but in the Wii version. So the graphical options are saved and affect to GameCube games and Wii games. We see graphics options are the same, yeah, and my FOV and the weapon model settings are maintained. So we see the great graphical aspect of this great game. 14%, 13% from my GPU. It's very nice, this interruption. All the interruptions from Samus are very, very nice, beautiful. Okay, let me gain the the focus. Well, this have more sensitive because the sensitive from the mouse in the GameCube version and the Wii version are separated configs. You see here controllers configure, and the sense is, I can see the sense. I think these options I will set in the same value from the GameCube, and I will test this again. Yeah, this is the options from Sense. Um, the well, if you see the I can remember how call it, the the HUD. Well, this is not the word that I want to say, but the HUD from the internal visualization from Samus are stretched to widescreen because Trilogy uh, have uh, have made it to support widescreen displays. Let me see. Ah, the buttons, fucking buttons, controls, and configure minus E I I not, it's not I, it's I mo I and 1. Yeah, and we need to press shift. I don't know where is it. Shift, no, lock on, click. Okay, right click in this version is right click. Okay, so the options that you need to set is I will set this 1, 2, 3, 4, and lock on. Yeah, I will set this in right click. Click 1, click 0 is for shot. I will close this window. Okay, and I will set this, and this. Uh, what happened to the model weapon? A bug? So you can see this game works very good. The texture here are have some blurred effect that I don't want. Let me see if I can correct this. Uh, from graphic options, I will hide this uh, here. Blurred texture. So you can set this. This already have an Anisotropic Filter, but is not correct this effect. I think that is not the problem. It's not an isotropic filter the problem. I think this this option force texture filter. Let me see. No, it's not the same. It's not correct. This hack. Mm, the weapons are and the weapon model are moving. I can repair this, sadly. In other options, like in general settings, the overclock that I've touched in the first time was for GameCube version. Here, if you see, when have less clock, the calculation for some polygons are affected. So when you raise your megahertz, you have a better performance. I will set this to 2 gigahertz, and and I don't see anything more interesting. And the texture, blurred texture, I can repaint, sadly. This, oh, I think that no, is an error from the game, are limited to see in this way this texture, this texture. Well, I have some shooter in this version from Nintendo Wii. I don't know why. I need to disable some options, I think. But I see that performance from my GPU are very well. 14, 39, 37, 38. Okay, here come back. I think that the game needs to load completely because I have some screen out of focus from the game, but now are working better, more better, more better, yeah, more better. The fucking bugs. Oh, he shot me. Die. Well, I think these tutorials are very simple and very sting. Sorry, I don't have a planification for this, but I want to see what have we have here. Ah, the map. I have all the map from this first fir- first stage. Good, good. Okay. Well, I think this explains the majority of the question. Sorry for my English. I know this is not good, but where is the fucking key? Here. Okay, and now I will go to the exterior. Very nice game. I recommend you to play it. Go. Well, the games are very extend, but is beautiful. I recommend to play this with mouse and keyboard. You 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 will enjoy this very good. Oh fuck! You see, I have some enemies in the screen, and the if you be in the and their performance are very good. Fuck! I can, yeah. Well, I hope that enjoy it. Um, I don't know if I if I upload another